Our group will be presenting case number 6, which is Mattel Confronts its Marketing Challenges. I am Audrey, and I will be presenting with my group members, Alicia, Wendy, and Christian.
In this presentation, we will be discussing the following topics of Mattel Company. First, a brief introduction of Mattel Company. Second, we are going to talk about the Mattel's core products. Third, different challenges Mattel faced, including privacy, legal practices, expectations, and global manufacturing. Fourth, we're going to talk about the Mattel's product recalls. Lastly, we're going to talk about the intellectual property rights battle and Mattel's future. Mattel was founded in 1945. It was a garage workshop with 3 founders: Harold Matson, Elliot Handler, and Ruth Handler. They were started as a picture frame manufacturer, but very soon they recognized the opportunity of the toy industry and switched their emphasis to toys. After 15 years, Mattel has become a publicly owned company, and now their headquarters is in El Segundo, California. And they are now the global leader in designing and manufacturing in the toy industry. They have nearly $5.9 billion of annual revenue with product and sales over 150 nations.
Mattel has 5 core products. The first product is Barbie. Barbie is Mattel's flagship brand and #1 seller. The Barbie doll was introduced in 1959 so that young girls could live their dreams. The first Barbie doll sported open-toed shoes, a ponytail, sunglasses, earrings, and a zebra-striped bathing suit. The Barbie line today includes dolls, accessories, Barbie software, books, apparel, food, home furnishings, home electronics, and movies. However, Barbie's popularity has declined over the years for 2 major reasons. The first reason is the changing lifestyles of young girls today. Young girls prefer to spend time with music, movies, or the internet rather than playing with Barbie dolls. And the second reason is new and innovative competition. The main competitor of Barbie is Bratz, which is more trendy and fashionable. The second core product of Mattel is American Girl. In 1998, Mattel bought American Girl for $700 million. Before, they were only sold through catalogs, but now Mattel opened American Girl play shops in major cities including New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles. The American Girl collection is popular among girls between the ages of 7 and 12. These dolls are more educational compared to Barbie dolls, as each American doll lives during a specific time in American history. They all have their own stories describing their hardships they face as they are growing up. The next core product of Mattel is Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels was introduced in 1968. The brand includes high-end collectibles, NASCAR and Formula One models for adults, high-performance cars, track sets, and playsets for children of all ages. More than 15 million boys aged 5 to 15 are collectors, each owning an average of 41 Hot Wheel cars. 2 Hot Wheel cars are sold every second of the day. Hot Wheels and Barbie generate 45% of Mattel's revenue and 65% of its profits. The next core product of Mattel is Fisher-Price. Fisher-Price was acquired in 1993, and it is the brand for all of Mattel's infant and preschool lines. Classic products include the Rock-A-Stack, Power Wheels vehicles, and Little People playsets. Fisher-Price built trust with parents by creating products that are educational and safe. The last core product of Mattel is the Cabbage Patch Kids. They were introduced in 1982, and more than 90 million dolls have been sold worldwide. In 1996, a new line of Cabbage Patch dolls called Snack Time Kids were introduced, but it backfired. These dolls had moving mouths where children could feed them plastic snacks. However, the product had no on or off switch, so their fingers or hair would get caught in the doll's mouth. Mattel pulled the dolls from shelves and offered a $40 refund on returned dolls. And in 2001, Toys R Us took over the Cabbage Patch brand from Mattel.
Mattel faces many challenges, including privacy and marketing technology, business partners and legal ethical practices, and global manufacturing principles. They must be sensitive to social concerns and different international and cultural systems. Mattel's challenges regarding privacy include privacy in online technology. They must continually address the subject of technology. The parents are the ones buying the products, so they want to ensure that they're safe for their children. They put in line online privacy policies that ensures they won't keep your information unless you are 13 years or older or a parent agrees. One product that had many privacy issues was the Hello Barbie. It is a hackable toy, and because of the information where it gets stored is in cloud servers, so it's easily hackable, and the product could be breached and easily hurt the customer relationships. Another challenge that they face is expectations of the businesses that they partner with. The company has completed audits for safety at all of their manufacturing sites because they want to keep up to date. And the company also revealed that they're not using any child labor. When they were asked to change their operations, they did because they wanted to meet the safety requirements. They also instituted a code of conduct in order to continue their strong record on human rights. Next, they face legal challenges and practices. They always partner with businesses with high ethical standards because they also hold those standards. They aim to always comply with the law and are committed to protecting intellectual property, including patents, trademarks, and copyrights. Their business partners have high standards with the products, and in 2007 there were product recalls, and immediately the CEO stepped in and tried to fix the situation because they don't want that on their record. And because of the recalls, consumer confidence was tarnished, but because the CEO stepped in and followed procedure, they came off as responsible and following their code of conduct. They also checked their business through a process of checks and balances and inspections in manufacturing plants, and they always see that the procedures are being met and they will take corrective action. It's because they take social responsibility very seriously. They actually take part in a philanthropy opportunity. They have made grants available to children since 2005, and they incorporate themselves in programs that help children in need, that help different demographics, and they funded new technologies, after-school programs, and have given children many opportunities to promote child health and participate in programs that are linked up with certain products. This aspect of the company is very important because they show that they are striving to make a difference in the world and not just make money off of their customers, and it will benefit them in the long run. Lastly, we're going to look at global manufacturing. This company has to respect all the cultural and ethical differences in the countries in which they operate. So that includes the wages, the work hours, child labor, and all those make up the working conditions. So they must make sure they're following the procedures for those. They must meet the minimum wage and age limit in order to work for them. They are very proud that they do not discriminate against any potential employees. And a quote from them is, "An individual must be hired based on his ability, not their individual characteristics or beliefs."
So I'm going to be talking about Mattel's product recall. In September 2007, Mattel announced recall of toys containing lead paint. This happened because a European manufacturer discovered lead-tinted paint on Mattel's toys. Over 10 million toys produced in China were affected by this. Mattel blamed their manufacturer, Lee Deer, for the desire to save money in the face of increasing prices. Later that year, Mattel also recalled several more toys for posing potential choking hazards to children. Some of the choking hazards include powerful magnetics in the toys. After this, China immediately suspended Mattel's exporting license to export to other countries. Over 21 million toys were affected in total.
There was an intellectual property rights battle with former employee Carter Bryant and MGA Entertainment in 2004. Carter Bryant was an on and off employee of Mattel. He designed the Bratz dolls, pitched the idea to MGA, and then left Mattel to work with MGA. Shortly after, MGA began producing the Bratz dolls, which is Barbie's main competitor. Mattel wanted to see whether Bryant designed it while he was employed, and Mattel decided to file a lawsuit against Bryant and MGA. The case came down to whether Mattel owned Bryant's ideas under the contract he had with Mattel. The lawsuit went back and forth for years, and it damaged both brand images of Mattel and Bratz. The case finally ended in 2011, in which Mattel was ordered to pay $310 million to MGA for attorney fees, stealing trade secrets, and false claims.
Mattel's future. So Mattel is in slow growth for years to come. The company faces many market opportunities and threats. Some of those market opportunities and threats include children that are growing up and needing toys. They're not using toys as much, more so technology. So another market opportunity and threat includes the role of technology in consumer products, also purchasing power and consumer needs in global markets. So the company is looking to stay strong in the future because of their instantly recognizable brands. Some of those brands include Hot Wheels, Fisher-Price, and Barbie. So the Barbie still remains #1 doll in the US and worldwide. So that's another cool advantage of Mattel as a company. And the company is also looking to build their reputation of everything that went on in their company in the past. So they're just trying to build their reputation and stay strong in the future.
That's the end of the case. Thank you for watching our presentation, and remember to take the quiz.